this time I didn't even have to come up to this guy. This guy came to me because he's seeing that these films are going places. You can take a seat if you're interested.
Sure.
So, what you got there?
No, it's subscribe.
Oh, Angus. That's a very high quality black meat.
Really?
Oh. Well,
It's a stupid McDonald's burger.
Oh, well, I don't know. I've seen all the commercials. I saw Angus was special, but I guess it's not.
It tastes good.
It tastes
not
good.
like it's healthy for you.
Well, I had Angus roast beef once. It was very good. Although, you know, I might just be influenced by The Simpsons. Homer Simpson loves Angus. In one episode, he spends his whole time chasing the Angus around the country, and so Homer Simpson likes it. I guess I like it.
Fan.
Oh, very big Simpson. You know, I grew up on it. It was my childhood. You know, they raised me. Homer's like my dad. You know, I've been watching that since kindergarten. So yeah, that's a great show.
My friend is an assistant director.
Of The Simpsons?
No.
Oh, sorry, you got me excited there. He's assistant director, and you're interested in film, but you're not part of film, are you?
I'm interested in everything. I could never get into anything and everything, and my focus is too broad to really.
Oh, I understand. I saw, you know, the same as me. You know, I mean, I was, you know, I actually dropped out of school for a while, and then I just had this inspiration. I had to make films, and that's why I'm back taking film classes. But you know, I'm actually a labor studies major. I never finished it, so I'm pretty broad myself.
Liberal studies?
Labor studies. So,
Labor studies.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but you know, I think philosophy helped my education a lot. Although it didn't help me graduate, but a good thing about philosophy is it gives you the knowledge of knowledge. You know, so you could, it's like a big puzzle. So like everything plugs in there somewhere. You know, even film it's its own philosophy. Like I'm filming your reality right now. You know, capturing you and your. How real is it? Oh, very good. Your hair's slicked back. You got that perfect Superman part there. And right when I said Superman, you took off the glasses like Clark Kent turning into Superman. But yeah, that's I'll zoom in for it. That's the perfect parting in your hair right there. I mean, that's perfect. So you look perfect for film. See, those two folks I was interviewing before, they're actually from the German part of Switzerland, and as someone who studied Hegel, it sounds like they're having a deep philosophical discussion, because the only German I know is philosophical German. Like the word Aufheben, for Hegel, that means uplift and take it to a new level and a bunch of weird stuff. But
that sounds fascinating.
Right, but if you hear it at the airport and everyone's saying Aufheben, and you think there's a deep philosophical discussion going on. In fact, Aufheben could just mean lift up your suitcase, you know. So everyone's at the airport saying Aufheben, and they might just be saying let's all lift up our suitcases. So that's what happens when you only know German from philosophy.
Please.
Any conversation sounds like a deep philosophical dialectic.
Lifting off and saying 3, 2, 1.
Aufheben. Yeah. So yeah, that's a great thing. I mean, I guess it works with any language. Yes.
There goes the ship.
Yes, that's the Germans, right? They're the metaphysical people. They're up in the clouds, you know. Everything they say is in the mind, you know. The French are in the hearts, but the Germans, they're up in the skies. Oh, you're both French and German. But as a person,
both in the heart and in the mind.
You have the spirit of both the French and the Germans. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah. So what made you become interested in what I was doing here?
I just saw you doing this, and I could never.
You should be a part of it. That's the kind of can-do attitude that we need for this project, you know. I mean, you grabbed me because you were interested what we were doing here. Now, would you like, I mean, are you still in college or something? Or
I'm looking for a job right now.
Oh, you're looking for a job. You know, that's what I should be doing. I've been dragging out my education for about like 12 years or something of that sort. Well, no, I left for a while, but that's me. The point is, I should be getting a job, but this is my job because I think it's pretty safe.
Yeah, I think so too.
The job, because I figure I have as good a chance of becoming a YouTube star as I do of getting a real job in this economy, so I might as well go for the big prize, you know? If the small prize is so hard.
Maybe you can go from YouTube to TV.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Fred show was on last night on Nickelodeon. Did you see that, Fred?
What's that?
Well, he's a squeaky guy on YouTube. He's like a 16-year-old who pretends he's a 60-year-old, and he goes, "Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me." And from that, he got his own movie on Nickelodeon, which was on last night, just from his YouTube videos. So you can become big just from YouTube.
That girl's pretty over there.
We're looking at her. Yeah, and she's doing the same kind of stuff we're doing. Maybe we could ask her to be in the movie. Because
you like Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, I mean a little bit. I mean I'm not a huge Western and stuff like that.
Oh, but you ever see Dirty Harry?
Yeah, bits and pieces, you know, on TNT and stuff. I've never watched it start to finish. Yeah.
Clint Eastwood's one of the coolest guys alive, though.
Oh yeah, he's pretty cool. No doubting that. Well, you know, my personal hero is Napoleon. That's why I named this film as L'Empereur. But you know, I'm trying to capture the spirit of Napoleon. It's not some historical drama. Well, yes, but besides that, what I love about Napoleon is that he has the whole French Revolution on horseback. You know, the whole spirit of the French Revolution in one man, and it's like it's almost Christ-like, you know, because the word is made flesh. And
if you think about it, then Hitler also had it, and then. I don't like Hitler, but
yeah, true.
But it's the truth, though.
Right. Well, the thing about Hitler is you can never say he was corrupted by power, because he used his power to do exactly what he said he would. You know, like it's not like he had a bunch of good ideas and then he took power and then he got corrupted by having so much power. I mean,
well, I think he was just literally crazy in the head.
Right.
I mean, I don't think he was right up there.
Well, you know, some people, they say that he was just, you know, red meat for the dogs. You know, the German people go for that kind of stuff, and he was just a Machiavellian throwing them the red meat they want.
And I wouldn't film that if I were you.
Oh.
You don't want Germans to hear that.
Oh. Well, I don't know if Germans would mind. I don't know if Germans would mind. I mean, they're pretty ashamed, I think.
Yes, but I'm sure they don't want to hear about their past.
Oh, right, the Germans. Well, you know, Martin Luther was a German, and he's a great hero. You know, Protestantism is the spirit of freedom, and he was a big anti-Semite too, right? Oh, but the Germans. Well, you know, they. Oh. Well, you know, I mean that. Well, all right. Maybe we will let it out. The Germans are offended.
I think they were more desperate at that time. Yes, they were very proactive in war and always like fought and fought.
Well, I mean that's why they would use the red meat.
Look at Poland, for example. They actually hated Poland and they wanted to completely get rid of it, like off the face of the earth. I mean that's why Poland was. They took over Poland, and actually, if you look, you know, Pope John Paul II.
He's Polish, right?
Yeah, he's Polish, and he grew up in that type of Nazi regime, and he also, after that, grew up in the totalitarian regime by Russia.
Right. So, yeah, by red meat, it doesn't necessarily mean all Germans are anti-Semitic. It just means, like you said, they were in a desperate time. And stuff, and plus I'm not even saying it's necessarily true. I just said some people believe that A.G.P. Taylor is the main guy who believes that he was Hitler wasn't really a crazy madman or anything like that. He was just an opportunist, you know, taking advantage of the situation, telling the people what they wanted to hear, and sort of just manipulating the situation. You know, gambling, taking advantage of opportunities, you know, stuff like that. And he never really had like a big plan or anything like that. He was just a gambler. Just one interpretation. I don't know how true it is, but yeah, A.G.P. Taylor is a pretty big historian. So he's dead now, but that's just one trip. I don't know how you feel about it, but you feel it's too anti-German. And actually, A.G.P. Taylor was sort of anti-German. I mean, he had the whole thing about it's in the German character, and it goes back like 500 years, like the origins of the Holocaust.
I'm not anti-anything. Well, actually, if I'm anti-German about the past. I mean, they always hated Poland and the USSR in the far past. They hated Poland and they wanted to take over Poland. I mean, the past is the past.
Are you Polish?
No,
you're not Polish.
I've been reading a book.
But you care a lot about Poland.
Well, reading. It's kind of fascinating. I mean, I don't like they made mistakes. I mean, and this is. I mean, it's.
Right. Well, you know, the French love the Polish, you know, because when Poland is weak, France is weak. But when France used to be strong, Poland was strong. So like they're tied to their stars, tied together in destiny. All right, I'm just gonna pause it.